I'm looking for my beauty babies. Won't somebody help me to find them? Help me to find them. See, I heard that they missed me and they wanted to ask me if I was alright. Yes, y'all, I'm alright. Yes, I'm back again. I'm back, y'all. Hey beauty babies, it's your girl Ya, and yeah, y'all, I'm back again. I'm here to do this video because I'm so excited about this collaboration. It was done by Makeup Shayla and Colourpop, and you know how I feel. If you have been a subscriber, one of my beauty babies for any length of time, how I feel about paying it forward, giving back, helping others, supporting others, walking with people through their journey. This is the kind of stuff that I love to do. So when I see someone who I really enjoy the content they provide, their personality, their just overall spirit, and just their vibe about themselves, I always have to support them in a way that I can that's reasonable and feasible for me. So when she came out with this collection, I was already on board with getting something from it. And this video is not just going to have her collection, but it will have something I got from Ellarie's as well. But I must say, before we get into everything, and you know how I do with my hauls and reviews, I was very impressed with the overall collection for a number of things. In Makeup Shayla's collection, she offered a palette, 3 lipsticks, I believe, 1 gloss, 2 loose highlighters, and I think that's it. Yeah, 3 lipsticks, a lip gloss, 2 loose highlighters, and a palette. And that's quite a feat in and of itself. Most people just come out with something really small. When Shayla came out, she came out big. And this is not her only collaboration. She's also done one with Maybelline as well, and that palette was bomb also. So I shouldn't be impressed because the Maybelline palette was very good, the colors that was put together. I want to start with the palette first because that's the product that I'm most impressed with. First of all, the packaging. This is the box that it came in. Okay, can we say yes for the packaging? That's the outer box. Then you have the product itself and its packaging on the back here. It has listed all of the colors, and then you have this beautiful, gorgeous, just drip and splatter with purple, which is one of her favorite colors, and gold. And then it's called Perception also. And then you open it up, you get this great mirror, okay, and these 16 shades. And that's true to color what you're seeing. I did fix my lighting, so that's true to color. What I'm impressed with about this palette, first I want to start with the color selection. This palette, as I was telling a lot of my beauty babies earlier, if you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you've already pretty much gotten the skinny. But it's such an amalgamation of 2 different sides of a coin. You've got your warm here, and then you've got your cool. You've got your full glam, and you've got your neutral. You've got your day to nights. She has done a really great job of showing you both sides of the spectrum in makeup in your eyeshadow looks all in one palette. Does it have every color you could ever want to wear? Of course not. But it's a great palette to pick up and go, and you not be in need of anything. The only thing I would say that is not there is just a matte black. But this color Stallion is so deep and dark, you can pull off what you need with this color. If you really have to have a black and you don't have one with you, you could use that. But other than that, this palette is dead on. If you are a person who just likes the neutral eyes with just little subtle shimmer, you can get that. If you want the bling in your shimmer, you can wet your brush and get that, or apply with your finger and get that. Or if you just want shimmer and you want a nice subtle glow of shimmer, you use just a dry brush. It's just so many different applications, so many different looks, so many different things you can do. You can do grunge with this look. I mean, it's just endless in its possibilities because she took the time to really pick a selection of colors that were diverse and yet went together well enough to play off each other in a wide array of ways. And I'm just like blown away. I have only done 2 looks with it so far. One is the look you see on today, and another one is the first look I did with it that I did live on Instagram. And I'll try to post a picture somewhere here to show you what that look was. And I've only scratched the surface of this palette. This is one I will be pulling out over and over again. That's just the color selection. Let's talk about the quality of the shadows. They're highly pigmented. I'm gonna swatch all of them for you, like I always do. They have that. Some of them have that velvety, dry, velvety, soft texture that I've spoken to you about, that you will find sometimes in inexpensive shadows. Also, sometimes you'll find it in other palettes like Juvia's Place, where they'll have this velvety kind of texture to it that's very pigmented. I didn't notice a lot of fallout. Now, if you are a windshield wiper and you're kind of, going to town, you might get some fallout. But if you're more careful applier or you do more circle work, you won't get as much. But some of them you might get some. With the color Shade, I got a little bit today when I was working with it, although it was very slight. But the rest of the colors, the shimmers, have that velvety kind of texture. Some of them, even though they sparkle, you get more matte than you do get sparkle in some of the darker ones like Shade and with Stallion. But everything is pigmented. Every color that you see here has pigment. The shimmers are not metallics, they're shimmers. So you get like a satin shimmer on the shimmers. If you want them to pop, you can use a lighter base or just your finger, or you can wet your brush. Myself, I've used just dry brushes because that's what I like to do. I like to see what kind of shine I'm going to get on my dry brush. And I've been pleased with what I got from just using a dry brush. Then you have to take into account the names on the palette. These things mean stuff to us. They mean things to us. So it's important, and I was glad she made sure that she made that happen. And hopefully Colourpop and other brands will start doing this, because this is what we want to see. Please give us what we want. We want the names on the palette, okay? Then the mirror. That is a big win-win. We want mirrors. Put them in there, please. We really do. We want mirrors. I believe many of us will pay the extra little coin for the mirror because it makes a big difference. So I really, really love that. The price point is great on that. I will put that here. The price point for this palette. So you are getting your money's worth and you're getting a good quality product. Up to par with some of Colourpop's better shadows. Some of them remind me of the ones that come in the 4 quad palettes that I really enjoyed. They're not Super Shock shadows. I don't get that. Super Shock is more, way more intense than these are, but these are very pigmented, and she really just did a really great job with this palette. Next up is the that I want to talk about are these loose highlighters. These are both loose powder highlights. One is in the color Pose and then the other is in the color Boomin. Now, I like loose highlights. I have a thing for them because they're very versatile. You can use them in a wide array of ways. They come with shaker tops, so you don't have to worry about making a huge mess. If you don't want a lot of the product to shake out, just cut only half. There you go. Just cut only half of the plastic film that comes with it, so half is out. So you only have like 3 little things shaking out, which is great. This formula is a little bit heavier than the Artist Couture's, so you don't get particles of powder highlight floating everywhere. I'm not knocking Artist Couture. I love their highlights. Okay, I love their highlights. But just to give you a comparison in the way of the feel and how the product worked to me, that was different. So you don't get the particles flowing. It's a little bit heavier. It's not super glittery, but you get a really nice glow. I'm wearing both of them today, one on top of the other, which again shows you they are buildable. You can put one on top of the other and do layering and get a really nice effect. Okay? Yeah. So Pose is more of your peachy bronze. It's like a peachy bronze. It's very pretty. That's Pose. Very pretty peachy bronze. And then Boomin is more of your goldy gold. Like a, and there's Boomin right next to it. It pops a whole lot more, which is, it's aptly named Boomin. But they're both beautiful shades, and just really great products that I really love. Just want to do quickly the lipsticks in her collection, and then we're going to get to the swatches, okay? I got 2 of the lipsticks. So I got Oouuh, which is this beautiful pinky nude. I don't know if you can see that. Just beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's so perfect for my skin tone. I wore it in that picture, and I'm going to try to put it back up here. It's just really creamy, but it doesn't have a lot of weight to it. It's a very light, creamy, very blendable lipstick. It's very comfortable on the lips. It's not drying. It has a lot of pigment, so I really enjoyed that. The next one is Quickie. There it is. Very pretty nude. It has like a mauviness to it also. Turn it around. I haven't worn this yet, but I look forward to wearing it. Completely wearable nude. Let's get into the swatches of Perception. That's the first row. At the bottom, we're going from the bottom up. Look at that. They just pop. There's no primer on my arm. Bottom row. Here's the second from the bottom. We're going from the bottom row up. Second from the bottom. This is the second row. The very second row. Get that green and that blue, so pretty. The first row. Here's the first row. And those were all of the swatches from the Perception palette by Shayla and Colourpop. Now I'm going to go on with what I got from Ellarie's collection. She came out with a lip collection. I only got one lippy because I was trying to stick to a budget and I was trying to figure out what I really needed versus what I wanted, or versus what I really wanted to try versus what I wanted to get. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I settled on Netta, which is her nude lippy. You know, it's like the nude lippy for me is very elusive. I don't really come across a lot of lipsticks I can just put on my lips and go. This is Netta. This is how she looks in the container. And there's the swatch of Netta. She's like a nice rich reddy brown color. Really pretty. The other items that I got were some Supernovas. You guys know I am in love with liquid eyeshadows, and I got four Supernovas. So let's go through them. I'm also going to be showing all of my liquid eyeshadow, my entire collection in an upcoming video, so please stay tuned for that. But I'm just going to quickly haul these because they are quite beautiful. This is the color From the Valley. Now these Supernova shadows are quite reflective. Some are more glitter reflective than others. This is From the Valley. I'm sorry, I gotta wait till it. Look at that. Oh God. Isn't that beautiful? I'm actually wearing From the Valley on my lids right now, along with Makeup Shayla's Perception palette. I'm wearing From the Valley on the center of my lid right now, and I've been wearing it since, I say about a good 8 hours now it's been, and it's still going strong. Running in Orbits. It's a brown color with flecks of blue in it. Really pretty. I really like this one. Walk of Fame. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Oh, this is really pretty. Here's UFO. Look at that. That's really pretty. Look. I just wanted to show you like that so you can see its base color. And there's all of the reflection in it. Oh, it's like a deep, it's bronze but with a base of red. It's very beautiful. Okay, so these are the Colourpop backups I got for the color that I wear. The reason why I'm showing you these is because the color has changed. The name of the color has changed. Not the color itself, but the name has changed. So if you wore Deep Golden 60, it's now called Dark 46. Okay, Dark 46 is now the name of that color. And that is it for my Colourpop haul. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and that you saw something that you might like, that was helpful to you. If you have any other questions about any of the items that I did review, just put it down in the comment box. I'll be happy to get back to you and let you know whatever it is that I do know. If I don't know, I'll try to find out for you, okay? I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video.